Everybody, so here we are back with the Ute. Today is the day that hopefully we will get this thing sorted out, back together, completed up to a point. The owner has decided to get the chairs covered. Very pretty, expensive, but it's going to be good, so we're not worrying about that today. Probably not the sound deadener as well, but the keys today are mount the fuel pump, buried under there, sort out reverse in this and wire that in, bolt a few of these things up, which now that I think about that, I've forgotten screws. But anyway, figure that out as we go. It's not really a drama. We just have to finish putting in all our tanks back in, bolt that front of that pull out with the shorter bolts, plug in the power steering, just some minor little stuff. After today, the car will be able to be driven again, easy as. Did all the wiring last time, got all that sorted out, so today is the day to chip into that, finalise a few of these things, put the front grille in, just keep our specs of our wiring, tidy this up, get that done. First thing is reverse.
Can't never my style.
Still got the reverse lights button down. Tied up a few things behind the dash. Turns out we lost the ground in here somewhere through that. We widened the loom, tested that before. I don't know what happened there. So we've cut it away from the loom, separate, but all tail lights work, reverse lights work. I think the cutoff switch for the ignition cutoff, which we don't have wired in, which is this spare wire here, something's wrong with the switch because it's active the whole time, which is probably not ideal. I'll just double check in case they've got it. The way that they've wired it is that it would activate a relay to kill your ignition, except for in that one point where the relay wouldn't be activated. So, which it's not ideal, but anyway, we'll double check that. But otherwise, fuel pump time. Okay, so one of our priorities now is mounting the fuel pump. Now this thing's sitting in a double bracket. There's not a lot of room. I had it all rigged up there earlier. We're gonna have a bit of a play whether we can possibly make brackets at some point and fit it in like this. So we just got to be able to get in here later on to drill and make that work. So we're gonna have a bit of a play right now and have a look at what we can do. And there's plenty of room up here too, so let's have a look, see what we can come up with. So I think we'll have a look at putting it up here. In this section up here, we'll build a bracket for this, so we'll leave that for today, but for now we'll get it in position and get it in a safe spot, get it functioning correctly. So into the engine bay, we're going to get the overflow and the reservoir for the power steering on, tidy up this wiring in the background here, anything else we sort of need to, but we're going to get priorities on these two first. And then we're on the home stretch. We are on the home stretch, but we still have a few things to do. We'll do that tidy up the fuel pump later on. It'll make something a lot more prettier to get it under there. We'll get it up on the hoist. Once this thing's driving, it'll be fine. We'll get it home, get it on the hoist, get under there, make the brackets, and really just make it more convenient for later on. Easy access, slip it in, extend a few fuel lines. Not really a big drama, a bit of wiring, nothing too crazy. We get this sorted, and then that's where we're at.
Is a touching story. Once upon a time you died, and I lived happily ever after. The end. You got blood on my knife, mate. A little the old chop chop. Steady, steady. I'm sorry, mate. That was rubbish. The old chop chop. Chop, 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 chop. I think we're done here. You got blood on my knife, mate. A little the old chop chop. Steady, steady. I'm sorry, mate. I think we're done here.
your bloody pocket.
So there we have it. Smashed out a bunch of hours on the car. Pretty well got it done. The only couple of things that we come across is that this hose size is 6. Fitting on this is 10. So we've got to make a conversion for that. We just got to make a converter for this temp sensor. We lost a bolt for the fuel pump for the wiring. So we need to track that down, but otherwise we're going to, as we said, jig that up in there for now. Get the car mobile. Then we can get it out on the hoist and do a full bracket for that. Otherwise she's good to go. A few little tidy ups, a couple little covers here and there, but yeah, it's good to go. Everything's in, belts are on, bolts are in, containers are in, fans, oil, grills back in. Just put the bolts in there. Good to go.